You then went in swearing shepherdess's box all them months later after making up with him and after gifting him because you wanted your say again. And then you're doing it again in Pearl's box because you want your say again. You are obsessed with this man and you need to get over it because I swear to you, he will shut you down. Luke won't play you. Nobody will play you. And he will come for you in ways that you will fucking cry about.
Wow.
And then I will. I will, Rachel. I'm not joking. Shut your fat mouth. You had an abortion. He's against abortion. Get over it. If you can't deal with that, then I suggest you go get therapy. But this is your last warning. You pop up in one more fucking box with your big mouth about how you threw your fanny around like a dirty little tramp and slept with a man that doesn't even want to fucking look at you. Well, you'll see what happens. I ain't fucking about with you no more.
Rachel, you need to get your fucking ass to the police. First of all, call the cops, number one, because she just threatened you there. Call the police. If you won't, we will put reports in to the police on your behalf, and we will send that voice note in. That's what we're going to do, right? We're going to call the police, and I will call myself as well, and we will all put in that recording because you're threatening a woman to be quiet. That's what you're doing. So that just doesn't work here, does it? No, it absolutely no. So Big Bird, now your mom's work's going to get doxxed. The rest of your family's going to get doxxed. And then we'll see what you're going to do about it. We're going to make sure that all your little tours are canceled, yeah? Because for me to talk to a woman like that, nah, it ain't going to work. And what are you going to do to her? What are you going to do to her? Huh? What are you going to do? He's going to do things to her. Let's listen to that again.
Say, Rachel, you had your say. You sent all your voice notes to EQ and she played them because you wanted the world to know that you fucked him. You wanted the world to know that you brought a strange man into your child's home and fucked him. And that wasn't enough. You then went in swearing shepherdess's box all them months later after making up with him and after gifting him because you wanted your say again. And then you're doing it again in Pearl's box because you want your say again. You are obsessed with this man and you need to get over it because I swear to you, he will shut you down. Luke won't play you. Nobody will play you. And he will come for you in ways that you will fucking cry about.
Wow, that's
crazy. And then
crazy.
I will, Rachel. I'm not joking. Shut your fat mouth. You had an abortion. He's against abortion. Get over it. If you can't deal with that, then I suggest you go get therapy. But this is your last warning. You pop up in one more fucking box with your big mouth about how you threw your fanny around like a dirty little tramp and slept with a man that doesn't even want to fucking look at you. Well, you'll see what happens. I ain't fucking about with you no more.
What the fuck are you going to do? Blow your fucking nose on her?
Say, Rachel, you had your say.
I would definitely take that to the cops, guys. Honestly, if you want the recording, I think it's posted on Fresh Clips' page. Report it to the police. Report the fucking thing to the cops. Send the message into the police. That is, I know Rachel, he was messaging her too. I can't, it's not posted. Oh, okay. I would like to get Rachel in my box. If guys can tell her she can, oh, Shell's in the, why is my thing not working? Oh, there it is. Of course she's still with him, 1,000,000%. They never broke up. There's clips where she says they'd do it for fucking,
she's still with him, 1,000,000%. They never broke up. There's clips
Shell,
where
you
she
have a
says
terrible echo.
1,000,000%. They never broke up. There's clips where she says terrible echo. 1,000,000%. They never broke up.
God. Shell, you're going to have to come back. That's a terrible, terrible echo. So there you go. There's Mrs. I'm a holy Christian person baptized in the name of Jesus. Amen. More like fucking Satan, I would say there. Definitely. Satanism. The devil. Thank you, Miss Moo. Thank you, Bex. Thank you for the chunky squirrels. That's fucking crazy. It's not your fault, Shell. They can't hide behind religion. They're not even hiding behind religion. She's a fucking psychopath. They think they're all these fucking mafia. I told you, she messaged me under a fake account telling me about how his brother was in Canada and he ran from the law. I'm thinking he wouldn't have gotten into fucking Canada, you dummy. Like, you could just tell. I knew it was her, but I let her keep going. And she wrote me this whole thing, how they're fucking associated. Miss Torres, thank you for the froggies. How they're fucking associated to the mafia. And then I said, yeah, okay, nice try, Tally, or whatever I said to her. They're not normal. These people are compulsive, lying, bastard, fucking weird individuals. Milo, thank you for the chunky squirrels. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. 100%. He's a fucking lying bastard. She's no fucking better. She's no better. But she's not online, right? She's not watching. She's gone away somewhere. She's not here. Apparently, they're not together. My ass, you're not together. She's just trying to save her ass, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. She can try and try and try and try, but it's not going to work for her to save her ass. Keep talking, Wiggy. Keep talking, Wiggy. I can't believe you threatened a woman like that, and she's a woman. Okay. Fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking nuts. I'm just fucking blown away, honestly. So is this why Rachel's scared to get in a box then? Rachel, go to the cops and get in whoever's box you want to. He'll say it's AI. No, it's not. It's fucking AI. It's fucking her. It's just fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. Guys, thank you for the gifts. Milo, what is that little thing? Oh my God, Milo, I thought it was a ghost. It's a fireball. Ricochet, you got fireballs. Well, you got no balls, but...
Thank you, Milo.
They literally mock religion, because to say you're Christian and fucking talk like that, I'm sorry. I don't know what Christian you are. But I'm also going to tell you, all this shit that's going on right now, don't buy into it, because it's all bullshit. It's all just drama for the money and the gifts, because they've got nothing to talk about. It's a real thing. Look it up. No, they definitely... What is... They're not Christian. I told you, they're Satanisms. What are they called? Cults? Whatever the fuck they're called. Sorry, 1 second. I hate this phone, man. Thank you for the froggies. Thank you for the popular votes. Thank you, guys. Kez, hello. How are you? Guys, thank you for the gifts. Sajida, thank you for the popular votes. Yeah, that's fucking insane. That is fucking completely, insane. The fuck? I don't understand. Just fucking mute them. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, guys, tap, share, repost the live, and let's get our gift goals done if we can. Oh, I think we're there. I think we are there. We're there, Ricochet. What are you saying in pearls? I don't know why Rachel's saying all this. She never said it before, but she did. She did. She did. Anyways, Rachel, if you want a box, I'm here. You can come into this box, definitely. Ricochet, whenever you're ready, we'll play our song. Kez, thank you for the gift. Ricochet's not there, I don't think.
I'm getting the song
Patricia,
ready.
thank you for the chunky squirrels. I don't know. That should be gone as well. And how Pearl sits with him and then what? And again, it pains me to say it. Like, I think I'm cringing. And she cannot talk on the pred. You're sitting with worse, if I can say worse. You're sitting with worse than the pred, which is the one in your fucking box that you sit with. Wiggy Cokehead's worse. And it pains me to no end to have to say this, but it is a fact. Pearl can no longer pass judgment on the pred. Done. You're sitting with someone who told his fucking child that she got done by her grandfather and had a mongrel child. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Holy shit, Pearl. You can't talk on the pred anymore. The one in your box is worse. And even though the pred has joined balls with the fucking other wrongin', if I were the pred, I would fucking run the other fucking way. I'd be fucking running the other way. That was just going to bring you even more down with lies and bullshit. And you're going to be dragged even further down the shithole than you fucking already are. Julie, thank you for the window basket. I was shocked with Pearl having him in her box considering he was mocking her for so long. It's not even that. She goes after the pred, right? Justifiably so.
Thank you, Julie.
But then you're sitting with that thing who's worse than the pred. Worse. That thing, Wiggy Cokehead. I hate, like I said, it pains me to say it, but a fact is a fact. Wiggy Cokehead is worse than the pred, and the pred's bad. That guy's fucking worse. That guy's even fucking worse. So they might be on the same level because he does talk about kids. But no, I'm still going to say Wiggy's worse. 100%. Yeah, fucking crazy shit, man. And she sits there with them, then you can't talk about fucking the other one anymore. The guy in your box is worse. Fucking crazy fucking shit, man. And I don't know how they're, again, let's watch the pattern. Are they showing any of Wiggy's clips? Not unless it's something negative to someone they don't like. Are they pulling him up on doxing children? No. Are they pulling them up or talking about this Rachel thing? Besides, oh, she's lying. Rachel's a liar. That never happened. I want to have Kelly and Rachel in my boxes if we can find them and if they'll come in. Patricia, thank you for the hand heart. Fucking crazy. And oh, we broke up. No, you fucking didn't. She's just trying to cover her little ass so people don't keep reporting her to social services, fucking fraud departments, get her fucking things canceled. That's why you're doing it. Oh, we're not together, so people leave her alone. Well, that phone call doesn't seem to me like you're leaving anybody alone, are you? Was that phone call today, Fresh Clips? Thank you for the chunky squirrels. Thank you, Deb's Licorice.
It must be because the reference going into Pearl's box.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, thank you, Mabel. Yes, that's fucked this morning. That is fucked up. Yeah, if they weren't together, she shouldn't give a fuck. They are together. Trust me. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I got sent a clip. Fuck, I don't know where it is, where she's saying me and fucking Wiggy are going to pretend we're broken up just to get everything riled up. This was from before. They've done this before. They used this breaking up shit, this morning, as fucking content. I'm going to lose my voice. Did you see that, Briggy? Mm-hmm. That's what they fucking do. And they're doing it now again. But now it's different. Because everybody's on her. And then she says, no, it's my behavior. It was my ADHD. No, it wasn't. It's who you are. You've been doing this for fucking years. For years. For fucking years. Sandra, 100%. And people will call in on her fucking tour after hearing that. Especially after hearing that phone call. She's done. Hello, Briggy.
Hello. Yes, I saw that, and it was all pre-planned because it was coming up to her tour, and that's why she's had to delete her account.
100%. But it doesn't matter because she's still doing that shit. People are still going to call in the places that she's doing it at.
Exactly. And I urge anybody here to send that recording, send it to her sponsors, send it to a local church. Because that's no way Catholic. As a Catholic myself, I think that's absolutely disgusting that you say those things to people. Absolutely shocking.
You're threatening her that he's going to do stuff that is going to basically sounds like she's saying he's going to torture you.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Frightening people in their own homes, doxing children. Thing is, though, the clique aren't doing themselves any favours because what they're doing, they're not speaking about this behaviour. And he's doxing kids, he's doxing, people. And what also will happen is that it'll come out that he is part of this RSB company that scammed people. What he's saying is that there's his brother. He thinks that it's his brother that was involved. It's not. It's him. Basically, there was people mentioned in the reports, but because he gave evidence, and this is what, if you've seen that screen recording, this is what Fran alludes to when he said that he's a grass, because he was in the court box twice because he gave evidence against these people, so he wasn't mentioned in it.
Yeah.
So his names won't be on any of the articles. But what you will see is, I sent you the video. He's actually socialising with his RSB family that scammed OAPs out of thousands and millions of pounds. So they're aligning themselves with these people. Earlier on today, I think I told you, somebody was in France and they put, why are you supporting somebody that steals off their OAPs? And instead of acknowledging it, they just ignored it and told them to block him.
I think that whole family's crooked.
Yeah.
The whole family's crooked. They're a crooked, fucked up family, all of them.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But I sent it to Ricochet, that one that you tagged me in.
Yeah.
But
and if you zoom in, you'll see him, and you'll also see the company logo at the back as well, RSB.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, I had nothing to do with it whatsoever. But it's fine.
He did. He definitely did.
Yeah.
EQ Mink sent me that a while back. Like, he thinks Mink's, his mod. She sent so much shit. And that was one of the things she sent me back. It's going to be at least a year ago about that RBS legal. But of course, he's a scammer. He's a con artist. I can't even talk anymore. He's just a fucking piece of shit. Put it that way. Worse than shit. If there's anything worse than shit.
How people believe him is beyond me. Like, he denied being in prison. Right, and then 2 days later he told everybody that he spent 2.5 years in prison. So you're lying to your community that you think so much of, and they've just sat there like idiots and just taken it, like denied it, and then he's admitted it. And they're there like lapping it all up, thinking they're part of this firm.
It's all a bunch of fucking brainless people. Look who follows them. Who's his firm?
Exactly.
He's got 300 people in there at best, unless he's talking about me or Dan or whatever. He's lying about something or other. Then his numbers will go up. Other than that, he's always had no platform. He will never acquire a platform because anyone with half a brain knows he's a fucking lying piece of shit, makes up all these fucking stories and all the shit. I don't even know, with all the stuff that's out about him, how he even comes on TikTok. Sorry, Briggy, I fucking wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I'd be embarrassed, but he's got no shame.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's actually got no shame. He's just like, he can do the worst, right? But he won't mention it. But he'll mention people, how they react and how they then retaliate to that. Because obviously, if you're going to do something and be rotten to people, they're going to come back at you. And that's why, but that'll only be highlighted, and they'll be the worst of the worst. But that's the thing; he can carry on like that and play victim, but it will never work. So he better admit that he was involved in the RSB thing. You'll see him in the videos, and we'll just get formal confirmation from the people that were involved. His two mates that he jobbed in.
Exactly, I agree. He's messed up. He's a he's a psychotic individual. And how Pearl sits with him and fucking defend. I haven't seen all the clips. It's beyond me.
She's got absolutely no shame. Like, I'm sorry, but she's put that woman in danger today by passing all those messages on. And to think, like, you would have, she's definitely not a woman's woman, because you wouldn't put anyone in danger, and you're getting somebody to contact her, like, get her to tell you all this information because you're feeling sorry for her, and then you're passing the information on to Ricky, someone that's confided in you. How do you know she wasn't struggling? Which she is, because, like, who would want that hassling you all the time?
I didn't see in the chat that Millie was in here, but she said it wasn't like that. Now, did Millie pass the messages on to Pearl, and Pearl gave them to the cokehead? Or did Millie give them directly to the cokehead?
Pearl told Millie to send them on to Ricky.
Oh, wow.
So I think, from what I can gather, Pearl's got Rachel to contact Millie, or Millie to contact Rachel, because obviously that she was upset, and then she's got this information or all her like screenshots or whatever she's put in the messages, and then she sent them on to Rickster.
Yeah, because I saw in the clip that Rachel was in Pearl's box. Rachel started to get upset, and then she said, "I'm sorry, Pearl, I brought it to your box, blah, blah, blah." And then Pearl got her in touch. She goes, "You can get in touch with my mod." And then it was Millie, and you can talk to Millie because Pearl goes, "Oh, whatever it was." We'll watch it again today. I don't know if you guys watched it. I watched it. And then Rachel was put in touch with Millie, and then Millie outed all her messages.
And
So-
apparently Millie was in his chat fucking loving it, because he was like thanking her and everything. But imagine that, like,
Yeah,
So-
Millie, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself,
Exactly.
honestly. You're a fucking disgusting human being. Why would you take the messages of a woman that's saying something to you that is trusting you in some way to confide in you what's happened to her, and then you go and share them again with the perpetrator? We're back to the Chaotic Queen stuff in a way, because Chaotic Queen went live, showed a terrible, terrible thing that happened, right? The DV, showed the clip, and then he went and boxed the DV perpetrator.
yeah,
And Millie, you've done the fucking same thing that he did to Chaotic Queen. You took what someone confided in you and you fucking sent it to her fucking abuser.
yeah.
Make it make sense to me.
And the thing is, though, we don't know what Rachel's like. We don't, the current situation is she might not have anyone that she could have spoken to about it. And at the end of the day, imagine if you had someone like that in your family that had no one to confide in. They've obviously reached out to somebody and they were clearly upset, and you've gone and done that to them.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting.
I don't know why anyone goes to Pearl or fucking any of them, to be honest, on that side of TikTok. They don't give a shit. They'll just fucking out you to them because they're all now riding in the same fucking circle, I guess. But they don't care. They don't care. They don't give a shit. Well, I
Well,
hope
more
Rachel
shame on
sends
them.
that to the police. I really, really do. And she shouldn't be scared to talk about what's happened to her at all. And not everyone's like Millie, Rachel. Millie's just a cunt.
I just think, like, for one, he's overreacting. What? You think that this woman's obsessed with you? Why do you need to make a whole segment about it? It's really
Yeah.
not that deep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if it's just the way that they deal, like how they deal with it, I think it's disgusting. Like, to try and intimidate people and constantly phoning people, and I just
Yeah. Yeah.
think, who do you think you are? You're not in
They
the
give
real
you
world.
like a timeline. If you get off the app within the next 24 hours, I'll stop talking. It's like, what? Go
Exactly.
fuck yourself. Who the fuck are you? Everything that comes out of your mouth, everything you post is fucking fake bullshit that you've made up in your head, and you can't back up one fucking thing. Can't back up one thing. You're a liar to get those views, and go get a job. You're supposed to be a man. Go provide for yourself. You own nothing. You don't have a fucking pot to piss in. You're still living in fucking with Big Bird. We all know that. You fucking go in her back shed to fucking do your lives. Get to fuck. You got nothing. That's why you're so think you're going to, your eyes are like just bulging. One, from the cocaine use, and two, they're bulging to try to get that money, get that platform. You haven't been able to do it in 6 fucking years. You ain't going to do it now.
Exactly.
That's a fact. You can bring up whatever bullshit you want, whatever lies you want. We still hold our platforms because people know you're full of shit. You, on the other hand, cannot acquire to hold dick. Nothing. Who do you have? No one. You can go sit with Pearl, go sit with Red, go sit with Luke, sit with whoever the fuck you want. Those people are not coming to your platform, as you've noticed. Get to fuck. You'll be back down to 150 in no time if you don't get arrested first.
Thing is, though, it's quite funny because I think the reason why nobody wanted anything to do with him before was because of all that scamming and stuff and what he was associated to. Because even Luke didn't want to know him, did he? And they wouldn't ever go out their way for him, or even Fran didn't bother with him. And there was all that like issues before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's, I think, why they had nothing to do with him. And then all of a sudden, and I think it's because of Dan and yourself, all of a sudden they think that he's doing something, and now he thinks he's really powerful because he's got a few more people in his room than what he's normally got, and all of a sudden people want him in his boxes and all this, that, and the other, and he's friends with people. Well, it won't last, because it will come out again that you are a scammer, and that people will open their eyes and see that you were behind that that company. You may think that you've fooled people, but you really haven't.
I think they all know. I think that they all know that he was behind those companies. I think they know.
Well, they do, because obviously Fran didn't want to even know him. He said he's a grass. And we've got it. And it's on the app. He's called him a grass. He went to court twice and dobbed his own mates in. Best mate.
Exactly. He's just a piece of shit, scummy fucking individual. And everyone that follows him and even gives him a fucking heartbeat, you're all just as bad as him anyway, aren't you?
Wow.
Let's contact Aunt Sally's charity. What's Aunt Sally going to do? Don't involve the poor woman. She's old. She's got to be, in her 70s?
She's had quite a lot from them.
She's had a lot from him. Her windows done in by him. She's gone through a lot of shit. Just leave her alone. If she's on the app, I'm sure she hears the crap, and leave the poor woman alone.
Because they had to find someone else, didn't they, to get their his benefits to get paid. No, not his benefits, sorry, his TikTok earnings. Yeah. They had to find someone else's account to put it into, because obviously they couldn't let the benefit people know.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, can I urge you please to leave Aunt Sally alone? She's very old. Nobody contact Aunt Sally. Thank you.
Yeah, they don't want it. And her son's lies as well.
Yeah. It's crazy. All right, Briggy, we're going to start this watch.
No problem, I dropped down.
All right.
All right, take care. Bye.
Bye, Briggy. Aunt Sally wants peace. Yeah, just leave her alone. Please don't message her. I'm sure if she's on the app, and Sally runs her own whatever she does and writes books or whatever the hell she does, leave her alone. She's an old lady. She doesn't need to. Listen, I think she's scared of him anyway because he did her windows in, and that's his aunt. And I think Aunt Sally came and talked back then. There's clips everywhere about it. But please don't message her. Leave her alone. She's got nothing to do with it. And there's no point dragging an old woman into all this. And what is she going to do? Nothing. She scared herself of him. We're not scared. She's scared. Whatever. All right, Rickshay, let's do our song and then we'll start the FYP. I'm going to go have a cigarette before we start. Okay,
1 sec.
Oh, we got to look for it. 1 sec, please. 1 second, please. Again, Rach. Oh.
Dust on my boots, blood in my pride. You ever get pushed so far you stop caring? This one's for the snakes, the lies, the ones who smile and stare. Go fuck yourself, I ain't bowing down. Try to break me, but I stand my ground. You took your shot, now take your loss. I pay my dues, I count my costs. Go fuck yourself, I'm done being played. I built my fire from the hill you made. No more chains, no more stealth. If you cross that line, go fuck yourself. I came from a road where the gravel cuts deep, where promises break and the wolves don't sleep. Had $1 and a dream and the chip on my chest. They said I'd never make it, yeah, I took that bet. Backstab, handshake, fake love grin. Seen too many devils dressed up as friends. Talk real loud, but they hollow inside. I read that script, yeah, I know that vibe. Mama said, boy, keep your head up high, even when the truth feels like a lie. So I kept on walking, boots worn thin, through the smoke, through the dirt, through the sand. You tried to bury me, I grew instead. Every no you gave put steel in my head. Now I'm standing tall, where you hoped I'd fall. Middle finger up, yeah, that says it all. Fuck yourself, I ain't bowing down. Tried to break me, but I stand my ground. You took your shot, now take your loss. I pay my dues, I count my costs. Go fuck yourself, I'm done being played. I built my fire from the hill you made. No more chains, no more steel. If you cross that line, go fuck you. They love you when you're down, keep you in the cage. But hey, when you rise and step on stage, suddenly they know you back like king. But I remember where you never been. You weren't there in the cold midnight when I lost my way, had to learn to fight. You weren't there when the world went dark, when I lived my soul with a single spark. I don't need your praise, don't need your lies. Seen too much truth in your disguise. You played both sides, but I played real. Every scar I got, yeah, that's my deal. This ain't revenge, it's clarity. Cutting off dead weight, setting me free. I ain't angry, I just moved on. Your chapter's closed, your page is gone. I gave too much to people who take it all. Watch loyalty fade like a late night call. Now I walk alone, but I walk with pride. No more fake love standing by my side. Yeah, it hurts, but it made me strong. Turn my pain into this outlaw song. Go fuck yourself, I ain't bowing down. Tried to break me, but I stand my ground. You took your shot, now take your loss. I pay my dues, I count my costs. Go fuck yourself, I'm done being played. I built my fire from the hell you made. No more chains, no more steps. If you cross that line, go fuck yours. I don't hold grudges, I just hold truth. You showed your colors, I show my proof. Every word you said, you fueled my grind. Now I'm 10 steps ahead, you still behind. I ain't bitter, just wide awake. Learn real fast, who's real or fake. Trust ain't cheap, it's earned in blood, not in shallow talk. A crocodile love, you built your world on a house of lies. Now it's falling down, no surprise. While I built mine from broken stone, now I sit king on the throne. I own this ain't hate, it's self-respect. Cutting ties, I won't regret. If you don't like me, that's just fine. I don't need you in my life. Some bridges, you don't burn them, you just stop crossing. Go fuck yourself. I found my way through every night, through every day. You tried to chain me, hold me down. Now I wear freedom like a crown. Go fuck yourself. I'm done being small. I stood back up every time I fall. This is my life, my truth, my will. If you doubt that, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Ride your road, I'll ride mine. No hard feelings, just hard lies. Outlaw heart, free as hell. And if you can't respect it, you already know. Go fuck yourself.
Thank you for the song. Guys, can we tap, share, repost? There's how many of you? 1K in here, and I got 200 reposts. I'm going to wait till we get to 300. Yeah. Don't forget the gift goal. Get your heart me's in or you will be muted before the FYP starts. That's just how it's going to go. Let's get the reposts up, guys. Ricochet, I sent you. The last clip is the RBS legal shit. And then you've also been tagged in one by someone else.
Top 7 ounces on the board. Here we go. Name something or running dumb guy.
Guys, repost the live, please. I should go. I didn't repost it myself. Never mind. It's fucking crazy. I can't get over that message. I'm sorry. That's fucking nuts. I'd have the police at my house. As soon as I would have heard that, I would have fucking called fucking the cops. I would have said I'm in danger for my life. I would have shown them all the clips, all the shit he pulls on the FYP. I would fucking make my statement and I would have the police go fucking pay him and her. Well, it would be her a visit. I would not be sitting on that. I would not be fucking scared of her or him, because once you filed that report and anything happens, they're going right back to the both of them. She thinks she's like fucking mobster fucking Big Bird. What the fucking hell? That's crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. I don't get it at all. I really don't. Did you get the last one I sent you?
Yeah, it's the same one Briggy sent.
Yeah, okay, that one. We'll start with that one. So I want you to look at the pictures, because there's pictures where he's in the pictures that he says he's not associated with this, but he's in the pictures. All right, Ricochet, go on.
I was out of work at the time, and we owned a company called RSB Legal. They were in like partnership with another company called Diamond Resorts that work in Spain. So basically, what RSB Legal is that when you go to Diamond Resorts, say like your grandparents or your mum and dad go to Spain or wherever they're set out, it's called a timeshare. So basically, what would happen is you'd go to this and then you'll get put into a timeshare. And
there he is.
You'd have like a holiday home that you could go to all year round. That was your...
Do you want to zoom in on that if you can? There he is, right there. But he has nothing to do with RBS Legal. But there he is. You're a fucking liar. You're a scammer. And that's not the only company that you fucking scammed and then you had to fucking shut them down. You're full of shit. Sorry, go on. Guys, tap share the live. Get your heartbeats in, please.
Now, Ricky's business was called RSB Legal, and what they did was apparently got people out of these timeshares. So they had fake solicitors, basically, that worked downstairs. One of them was called Shelley, the other one was called Mark, one was Tim. I can give you all of their names. Yes. They were the fake solicitors that used to have people, mainly elderly people, that were scared, because when you're in a timeshare, that is in your will. It gets passed down to your children. Now, Ricky's business promised people that they would get them out of the timeshare. They'd take about 12 grand off them at a time and promised them that they could get them out of this timeshare. That never happened because it was a fake business. So they used to take 12 to 30 grand off elderly people and then they would just do one. And that's why the business got liquidization, because it was either that or prison. He got 2 people sent to prison. Again, I'm not going to mention their names on the live, but I will mention them personally. Them 2 men are now in prison because Ricky got them on the deeds for his first business, because RSB Legal wasn't the first business. He's had many, let me tell you this. And they got sent to prison, and they were his best mates. It was his best mate and his best mate's dad.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
listen, you want to hear when people ring up, the things people say about him, mate, is the most hated. So it's just a song. Listen, he's stood in the dock twice on people, mate. He's just a grass. He's a piece of crap.
Yes, he's a policeman's best
Grass,
friend.
mate, and he's just an absolute sauce.
Arsonist.
Do you know if he's cool?
What you say, he'll tell you lies. Blame it on the Mexicans, blame it on the immigrants, blame it on the people who wonder where.
Can't see half the screen, or is that just how it is?
It's going very fast.
Thank you for the hand heart, your worst enemy. To Ricochet, can't probably see it.
Thank you, Rosemary.
I was out of work at the time, and Ricky owned
Alright,
a
it's
company
replaying.
called RSB Legal. They were in.
So he can lie and fucking sit on his fucking shit-ass platform and be friends with all the bully bastards and sit in the boxes. I guess they're trying to get him a platform. You're never going to have a fucking platform because you're a liar. You lie, you make up fucking series based on fucking lies about people. You think you're funny, you're a racist, you're homophobic, you're transphobic, you're abusive. You're just everything all fucking wrapped up in a bow. And like I said, you're worse in my eyes than that fucking pred. You are fucking worse than that fucking predator. And I know he sits with you because you're all waiting for this big. Everyone's going to run off the app. I'm going to go running. First it was December. Now it's New Year's. I'm going to fucking run. Stop it. Maybe you changed it to New Year's because you know you're going to be in fucking jail, Pred. Maybe that's why. Hopefully you'll be in jail. But fucking hell, man. And Pearl, don't say you stand for women at all. At all. And your mod, Millie, don't fucking ever say you stand up for women. Why would you give... If a woman has no one to talk to, like you say about Steph, you believe the victim. Is it because you don't like the Pred that you believe Steph, but you sit with Wiggy so you don't believe Rachel? Because it doesn't work that way. If you stand for women in general, you stand for women despite what they say, despite what you might think, you still stand with the victim until you know for sure 100% otherwise. And now she's been threatened by Big Bird that he's going to do stuff to her that kind of sounds like he's going to torture her if she keeps going in boxes. So they've taken her voice away, Pearl. But you can't talk about it anymore, and you can't talk on the Pred either. You can't talk on the Pred because you just grassed out a fucking woman that fucking confided. You're the one that directed her to Millie. Now, Millie, whether she gave it to you or you directed Millie to give it to him, you didn't stand for no woman there, did you? Because he sits in your fucking box. And I think the only reason you speak out about the Pred and Steph is because you don't like the Pred. That's the only fucking reason. Because if he sat in your box and you liked him, then you wouldn't fucking have anything to say. And that is a fact. That is a fucking fact. That's fucking crazy to me. Fucking absolutely fucking crazy. I'm sorry. And to threaten a woman that she can't go into a boxes and this is the... Fuck off. Like, honestly, just fuck off. That's just fucking nuts to me, honestly. Fucking nuts to me. Anyways, yeah, crazy. We're going to listen to the recording one more time for everyone that came in late. This is what Big Bird left Rachel this morning after she was in Pearl's box. Today is whatever time. We have a time difference. So this is Big Bird.
I don't care if you're recording the call. I couldn't give two fucks.
Oh,
Where's this going now?
nowhere. I just wanted my voice.
There's a different one,
being
actually.
heard, that's all.
Okay. Well, how many? Because you've had your voice heard for three times on three separate occasions.
Yeah, because I want people to understand that I've never said anything of the sort that Rix is making me out that I've said.
No, but you have, because when I was pregnant...
Where have I said it?
When I was pregnant, and I'll pull up the hospital records and the dates and everything.
I know you were pregnant.
Yeah, okay. So
I don't doubt that.
You don't know what I'm going through now again. You don't know. You don't know what's going on in my life.
It's none of my business.
Okay, well, I will make it your business.
Okay.
I will make it your business. Because if you cause me any stress again, and I will fucking come for you, Rachel. And that's the truth. I know where you are. I know you're in Lanark Walk. I know everything about you. You are not going to do this to me again. I won't allow it for
it's
a second
not you I'm
time.
coming for,
And I hope you are recording this.
It's not you I'm coming for, it's Rickster. Get Rickster to tell people that I've never said anything of the sort.
Don't fucking tell me
Don't
to do
fucking tell me what to do.
Rachel,
either, tell you, do.
I will come to your
Do not
fucking
fucking ring me and tell me what I should do and what I shouldn't do.
Okay, well then you make
go
that
back
choice.
And you tell Prickster
on my
to tell
life,
people
he will not
that I
leave you
never
alone.
said anything of the
listen,
sort.
we're not
I would never
together.
mock child loss.
Listen,
I would never wish
well, you're
anybody's
doing it
child
now,
dead.
trust me.
Did Rickster
You are
not turn
pushing
around and
me.
tell me that I was a baby killer? Yes, he did. This was
Did you
way
have an
before you had your
abortion?
miscarriage.
Did you have an abortion?
Okay, I'm very sorry
Did
what you went
you?
through with your miscarriage because I went through the
Excuse
same
me?
thing and it is traumatizing.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
I would never
fucking-
come for you.
Kelly,
like
it's not an
that.
old
Don't ring
voice
me
note.
telling
Did
me
you
and
have an
tell me what I
abortion?
should do? Okay.
Well, then
Goodbye.
I'll see you at your
That's
door.
all I've got to say
I'll
to you.
see you at your
Don't want to
door.
listen.
I'll see you at your door.
That's one. They're not old voice notes. That's not an old voice note, by the way. So I don't know why you're saying that's an old voice note. It's not. And there's another one too. But you know what? I don't even want to listen to it. It's just fucking awful. It's just fucking terrible crap, man. Anyways, let's go on with the FYP, Ricochet. That's just one of them. There was another one. What are we starting with?
Says DA says no one will have a case on her because of the videos of her have been edited. She then discusses Alphabet. On Top Girl joined DA asks us who was talking about her shortly.
It was PLM. You know, the dog video, you know, if you listen to Tyrone, he said, oh my God, you sleep with your dog. I ran with what I thought was an act. But, you know, you edited that video, was also edited. Hillsborough, EQ edited it, and you hear a 2-minute clip of it. I've got half an hour of that live, which I had to play. And then everyone was like, oh my gosh, you didn't know you weren't talking about Hillsborough. You didn't even know where Hillsborough was. Do you know what I mean? But they edited it. So what I'm saying is when you sit there saying I'm the most problematic person on this app, I'm not. It's them editing the videos. And I'm sure they've got people working for them doing it deliberately. So this is why you'll never have a case on me. And this is why all these videos that have gone to the police, they phoned me and said they're edited. There's no full conversation. It's basically they're sending in what they want us to see. It's crazy. So send me all the videos, all the things that I've done, and I will show you. Me calling Pearl a pedlo, that's another one. I turned around and said, maybe you're the pedlo. But they cut the maybe off and put you're a pedlo. Do you get what I'm saying? And that was after her calling me Jimmy Savile for God knows how many months, which is you implying the same thing. But, okay, but you can't react, can you? Very selective. Constant campaign against you so they get gifts. Yeah, as a constant hate campaign against me so they get gifted. But send me all the videos. I've even put all my videos up here and I've played them and I've explained every one of them. But send me them and I'm happy to do it again. You dressed up as him. Jennifer, shut up. No, I bloody didn't. Go get out of my life, out. I can't deal with you snowflakes and here you dressed up as him. I dressed up as someone that in my opinion, was the 80s. I didn't. Do you think I'd actually dress up as bloody Jimmy Savile? Pee off. Do you get what I'm saying? Where people, they twist the narrative to make out that, like that lady just did, you dressed up as Jimmy Savile. No, I wasn't meaning to look like bloody Jimmy Savile. Do you think I'd go shopping looking like Jimmy Savile? Are you okay? I bought a shell suit, because that's what was worn in the 80s, and that is it. See what people do though? Yeah, but that wasn't my intention to look like bloody Jimmy Savile going shopping. Are you okay? But I'm just saying, it's all these videos, send them to me and I'll explain every one that they run with. They keep saying, Angie, you committed a crime. No, I haven't. You edited it all. Everything. The Hillsborough EQ edited and played literally 2 minutes of it. And what they do is, it's like a hate campaign against me for content and money. And that's what it is. Listen, I'm not saying I haven't said things. I have. Which I've held my hands
You know what?
up to. Yeah, I have.
This is what's bothering me with all this. I'm going to be honest. So everyone's going after her, right? And she has to come live daily and defend herself. And I always think, what is the end goal? The only reason, I think I said this in Dan's box today, and I was going to, but she left the box anyway. I don't know what happened there, but the only reason that they'll usually start a fucking hate train like this, where all of them have jumped on it, is because they want to get rid of your platform. Right? That's the only reason you're going to have 4 or 5 people going at you at once. Like one will do it in the morning, the other one will do it after that, the other one will go after you after that, then the other one will go after you after that. And they're just trying to replay your old clips, fucking just, cut you down to shit. So people be like, oh my God. And remember, there's new people coming on the app every day. So the only reason they would do this is to try to get her off the app. They want her canceled. They want her gone. They're showing people what a terrible person she is. And people to unfollow her and for her platform basically to go to shit. I, in my gut, believe this is not what's happening. I think this is all a fucking setup. Because one, it's going to be hard to take her down. Two, if they are, they're hammering at her every day. And that would be the reason you want her platform gone. So you're going at her on the daily because you want to take her fucking platform. That's how you guys work. That's how I guess everyone works. If you want to take someone's platform, hammer at them on the daily. If they lose their platform, good for you. You know, if they don't, they don't. So for me, like, this just doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. They're all going for her. So if I were her, right? If this is not a storyline, if I were her and they're coming at me talking about what I did a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, I would go live every day and pick one of them daily and show all their clips all day. So anyone that comes on that's new and doesn't know about their history, that's what I would be doing. Because if they're going to go after her history, well, they've done worse. Get all EQ's videos, play them all day, over and over and over again. Because you're getting new people constantly coming into your live stream. Play all EQs. When you're done with her, play all red, all day, every day, all day, every day. But she's not doing that. You can't keep reacting to the FYP when they're going way back on her. So she's doing the FYP. She's reacting to the FYP, fine. But they're not doing that. They're going, oh, remember when she did this? Even Levi's doing it. He was doing it today. He was playing clips of her from fucking back, whatever. Again, the only fucking reason this is usually done is to take someone's platform. Or they're all in it together to take down someone else. That's just how it works. So that's where I sit with it. Do I believe all this shit? I'm finding it hard to believe. Not you too, Jimmy. What the hell? Jimmy, I'm shocked. You took Tracy's song. So I'm kind of on the fence with it all. I'm not really believing it. Wiggy, are they trying to get Wiggy a platform? Listen, you guys can try till you're purple in the face. The guy's crooked, man. He's a fucking criminal. He's a fucking compulsive liar. Pulls shit out of his ass on the fucking daily. He's never going to hold a platform, ever. That is a fact. Because he's just an unlikable character. And those 200-300 people that do follow him, they must have just got released from the insane asylum. Or their medication fucking dosage is too high. And they fried their brain cells. It's like gone. But definitely something's not right. I'm telling you now. Something is not fucking sitting here. Can't put my finger on it yet. But something's up. That's where I'm sitting with it. 110%. All right, sorry, go on.
Saying you've committed, a crime when you haven't is just insane. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the police 6 years on. It's ridiculous. I know I'm gobby. I have my opinions, but I have my opinions just like everyone else has.
Julie, thank you for the chunky squirrel. Sebastian, thank you for the heart move.
Yeah.
Guys, tap, share, repost. Don't forget the gift goal on top. At the top. Not on top. At the top.
But however,
I agree, Sylvia. Something's off.
I don't say that word anymore.
Shell, thank you for the balloon crown. Thank you, Shell. Something's off.
Called me a pedo. But however, I just showed the video of you calling me one. Do you know what I mean? It's just like no one cares about how I feel or my feelings. It's all about yourself and how you feel. It's like you're above people. You can abuse me and say what you want to me, but I can't say it back. So the same with the doxing. I've not doxed anybody on here. I haven't, apart from the misread. But that situation, which I have the video of, I can't play on here, and that's because she allowed someone to dox me 5 times on a platform. But guess who actually doxed me that number?
Andrew, Jimmy sent a few chunky squirrels. She's gone, Jimmy.
EQ. So she was the one that doxed it. Right, but that's the only person. And like I said, Facebook you can't dox. That's public information, so go do your research, Scale Slayer. Right, but anyway, send me the videos and I can explain every single one of them. Because, like I said, for years, They've been editing videos, cutting videos down, and playing what you want to see. Like, you can't have, like, for example, play a conversation where it's just me. I'm talking to someone.
Jimmy, thank you for the blue ball, the blue bean. Big up, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
And you put another person in the video. So I haven't done half the things they're saying I've done, and I haven't. I'm innocent. Innocent. And guys, I am just going to defend myself. So I'm not going to be attacking anyone. I'm only going to be defending, okay? Because this is my job, and we all know what TikTok's about. Thank you, everyone, for the heart me. Thank you. Right. What's this? You are not a woman, or even a trans woman. So I don't understand this, right? So by law, from what I know, correct me if I'm wrong, a trans woman is someone that lives daily as a woman. They don't have to have surgery. They don't have to have a treatment, hormone treatment. They don't have to have any of that. All they need to do is live as a woman. Whether you agree with it or not, legally, that is a trans woman. Okay? So when you've got someone talking on someone that has had the surgery, and you're saying this is not okay, that people being transphobic towards her, which is it's not okay. Alphaba is a trans woman because she lives as a woman daily. But yeah, whether you agree with it or not, I'm just talking legal terms.
Validate me as a woman. Then you validate me as a woman. Correct? Yes. No, so then you just prove my point. Thank you. That's how beautiful.
She talks so softly, it's hard to hear her.
So do you still validate me as a woman? Very much. So you'll call me a woman as well? No, Ruby, you're fine.
Someone has put, I thought trans meant transitioned, which meant having the op. No, you don't need the op. It's just transitioning into a female. I don't really know.
Yeah, Misty, they're not tapping. I'm going to drop. My internet's a little bit shaky.
You don't need the op. Or you don't
Guys, tap and share the live, please, and repost.
A trans woman is someone, let me just charge this. Like I said, lives daily as a woman. Don't need operation, don't need any of that. A cross-dresser is a male that occasionally wears women's clothes, and a drag queen is someone that entertains, as a woman, but lives as a male. No, a cross-dresser is a man who occasionally wears women's clothes but does not live as a female. That's a cross-dresser. A trans woman is someone who lives as a woman.
I'll make you jump again, Needy.
Oh yeah, that's been my favorite one. That's got nothing to do with everything to do with my job. Some of these people that come at me call me a man.
Yeah, because the reason why people call Alphaba a male is because
Thanks for the heart, Mies. Thank you, Dan.
The type of woman. Which is sad, really, because I don't feel like anyone needs to look a certain way or act a certain way, to be fair. I mean, I act like a man half the time. I'm a female, I just feel you just can't be selective. You've got Mama Kaz, you've got Miss Faye, you've got, many women that have not had the surgery, but because they look like a woman, they're treated as a woman. And I think that's a little bit unfair. Listen, I'm just, there's some things I agree with, some things I do not. You get what I'm saying? But you can't be selective.
I've got broad shoulders and all that. So,
Yeah, because she's got broad shoulders. She's a tall woman, you know. She's tall. She's got broad shoulders, you know. And she doesn't. She's not that. She doesn't have that look, you know. And that's why people attack Alphabet. But like I said, if that's your opinion, then you need to have that opinion about other people that have not had the surgery and not have it, you know, and things like that.
It's nothing to do with it.
We were saying that the other day. Listen, I have my opinions, right? And you know, when I look at certain people, that I just feel that someone can just wake up and be a woman, and you know, put a wig on, makeup, and I think it's dangerous. You know, absolutely. But all I'm just saying is, and this is not me having my opinion here, is if you're gonna say this about Alphabet, you've got to say it about other people as well that haven't had the surgery. What, just because they look like a woman? That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking on my opinions here. I've already had my opinion. But what I'm saying is very selective. The reason why people don't identify Alphabet as a trans woman is because of her looks, and, you know, because she has manly features and, you know, those kind of things. You've got to have the same same opinions on other people then.
Then explain half of that.
It's all about looks here, isn't it? That's how I feel.
You asked for this, you just proved my point that in society, if you don't pass in society as a pretty person,
Alphabet doesn't fit in with society. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, where Mama Cares and Miss Faye do. On her hormones. I don't know what, but like I said, you don't actually need to be on hormones. Listen, I'm only talking legally, whether you agree with it or not.
or a slightly normal person, you will get scrutinized and bullied.
Oh, what does Top Girl want? Top Girl doing the FYP.
Right, I need to talk to you.
Yeah?
You know, before I came into your live yesterday, were you talking about my kids?
No. What are you talking about?
Just somebody came in my live earlier and said that, like, before you jumped in her box yesterday, she was talking on your kids, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I've not seen anything. So
I don't know. I know we were playing a video. We were talking about, I don't know if it was about when we were talking about Chippy and his kid being mentioned. I said something on the lines, I don't know if it was that time, that I do feel that if someone brings their kids onto the app, people are going to talk about it. I'm not saying it's right. Wait a minute. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying it's kind of gives that person the, do you know what I mean, to talk on it.
Have you seen
I'm not directly talking on your kids, no.
Oh, because I was like, nobody's ever seen my kids, so you're not.
You said she doesn't deserve it every day. Oh, I can't remember what I said. No, you haven't. But no, I haven't spoken to any of your kids. I was just talking about the Chippy situation. But I don't know if that's the bit you're talking about.
I don't know, because somebody just said it. I thought I'll ask her myself.
You didn't. People saying I didn't. No. I just basically was talking about Chippy's kid, and I was just saying, well, if you bring your kids, you know, no, I didn't talk about your kids, though.
Yeah, she said with your kids screaming in the background. When are my kids screaming in the background, Angie?
Well, I never said anything about your kids. You didn't say TG's name. No, I was talking general. I never spoke to your kids.
No, I thought I'd ask you anyway. I've not seen any screen recording.
Hey, look, everyone come and look at my comments. Everyone's saying I didn't.
Right, I'm going to go. I'll let you get on.
All right, see you later, Top Girl.
Bye.
If you're trans, if you're in a minority community,
some people,
it's everything to do with looks.
I agree with Alpha, but I wish you'd speak a bit louder, man. But I agree with Alpha. It is about fitting into society and about looks, and I just think people need to have the same attitude with other people, whether they're on hormones or not. It doesn't matter. Like I said, legally, it's legally trans woman is someone that just lives as a female. Listen, I've had my opinions on it, but I'm talking legal terms here. You know, you've got to have the same attitude with other people just because they fit into society. You know, and I think she's bang on here. I think it is all about her looks.
Point in question: if a homeless person was to ask for money and he asked for money and he put his hand out, people wouldn't do that, unfortunately, in society.
She's had the money, yeah. Well, I don't know anything about that. You know, if she's asked for people for money because she wants to transition and have the op, then that's not okay. Then that's totally wrong. That's scamming, isn't it? Absolutely.
People wouldn't do that, unfortunately, in society. If a pretty person was to ask for money, that hadn't done hair and all that, people would give money. I've seen social experiments, this is what it does.
Yeah, I don't know. She's had the money twice over, but wasted it. Oh, really? Listen, I can understand it's a quite scary operation, and the side effects, the recovery, all of that is hard, isn't it? I imagine to go through that, and I can imagine someone getting cold feet and getting scared. However, if you're asking people for money, then you need to refund people, because then you're scamming people. If you're telling them you're transitioning and this is what you need the money for, then no, I don't agree with that. She's if someone's one of those, I would never call them a trans woman, like Jade Palmer. Can you believe that? Jade Palmer, rapist, raped a woman, went to jail, came out as a female. So wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, I suppose, what can you do about it? What can the law do about it? What? Tell him he can't wear a dress? I don't know. I think maybe he should be told, I think it should be, I don't know. It is, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I want to play you a video, actually. No, so I want to talk about Chippy's life. I'm not going to have a whole FYP on it. You've all seen what happened. And I'm not going to repeat the videos either, okay? Running with Andy was PLM. And came to me.
DA reacts to Miss Red.
Right, guys, I don't know if you already fell asleep, but let's tap, share, repost the live. Get your heart me's in, and let's try to get our gift goal done. Thank you. Because I don't even see any fucking taps going up here. Sorry, what's this?
DA reacts to Red.
All right.
Again today, you cause reactions, you light the flame, and you sit back and watch the drama unfold. So once again, proof is in the pudding, guys. I'm talking not about Miss Red. I'm talking about, that's why I got to the box to talk about this video. Miss Red once again talking on me. So now I am reacting.
People are responding to the shit you're saying. Me, EQ, Luke, who else?
No, this is proof is in the pudding right here, Miss Red. I'm not talking on you, but here you are talking on me. Yesterday, I've just shown the video of you cam-2ing me when you went live and said you weren't going to cam-2 me anymore. No, that you said you don't want me cam-2ing you anymore. Do you remember, guys? She said she wasn't going to she doesn't want me cam-2ing her, but yet sat there cam-2ing me. I've just played that one as well. What's that about, Miss Red? There, let me see it. And you keep saying, I'm the one going at you. I'm reacting to you. Here we go. There you go. Miss Red Cam2's delusive talking about EQ. Once again, Miss Red, I'm not talking on you. I'm talking on EQ. I'm talking on EQ. So how are you reacting to me talking on you? This is what they do. They jump in boxes, right, to defend their friends, to defend each other. That's not reacting. You can't say, I'm reacting to her. But I'm not talking on you. I'm talking on someone else. Once again, there. Here we go. Here's another one. Wait a minute. Where's the other one? Or was I just talking about? Let's see.
Leanne, thank you for the chunky squirrels. Janella, thank you for the popular votes. Thank you, Leanne. Leanne, thank you so much. Janella, thank you.
But anyway.
Everybody. And then how dare people have their clapbacks, have an opinion back, respond, and we're all the problem. We're using her for content. She's using us for content. She's fucking rage.
That's Red. You were cam-2ing me yesterday. I wasn't cam-2ing you. You said you didn't want me to cam-2 you anymore, so I didn't. Luke, I haven't spoken on days, cam-2'd me yesterday, cam-2'd me today. EQ spoke on me and said that I goaded it into saying what she said about Rickster, so I reacted. So please tell me how I'm the...
Louise Santa Frog. Angie?
Yeah?
one.
Louise, thank you for the chunky squirrels.
And she sent a frog as well.
Thank you for the little froggies. And thank you for the level up, Sparks. Livewire, the land of donuts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Livewire. Thank you. Sandy, thank you for the chunky squirrels. Livewire, thank you for the beautiful donuts. Thank you, guys. Sorry, go on.
Causing the problems. I'm the one reacting. I'm the one defending myself against a gang of wolves that are using me for content, that are cam-2ing me. Stop cam-2ing me then, Miss Red. It's simple. Stop cam-2ing me.
Thank you for the football bear, Livewire. Thank you, Livewire. That was cool, wasn't it, Jimmy?
I'll stop cam-2ing you. Okay, and I won't play your videos. Don't talk on me, I won't talk on you.
The whole app, so that we, responding, makes FYP. She knows what she's doing. So for you to sit there now, wonder why fucking Corey jumped in the box saying he was on the rocks.
Once again, the C1, I haven't spoken on him. Nothing, wasn't even talking on him. Jumped in his box to cause a reaction. No one was even talking on him.
To sit there now, wonder why fucking Corey jumped in the box saying he was on the rocks, because she is the one, and I don't believe you, but you ain't seen it, because she's sat in just now as you are still active on this app. I've seen you.
Bailey's mum, thank you for the corgi. Thank you, Bailey's mum.
You have seen it. Thank you. The reason why I've stopped talking to you, right? You keep saying that. Right. Okay, but you just mentioned it. Thanks, God.
Blast has spoken on me, so I've replied. I've reacted. I'm all over the FYP, yeah, because I'm on here all the time, so of course you're going to talk on. One second.
What you want about? We won't let you change. What are you on about? You won't let anybody forget the past.
Stop cam-2 me, Miss Red. I don't want you to cam-2 me. And stop playing my videos, and I'll stop playing your videos after now. But you can't do that, because you'll have no FYP otherwise, and you know it. I am the FYP, so that's why everyone talks on me. But I'm not saying you can't, because it is the FYP, right? However, don't sit there and say I'm the problem when I'm reacting to what you're talking about.
You won't let people change. It's like when I was okay with that, right? And
no, you had a problem with me and Alex. You had a problem with Alex sitting in my box. You didn't like it. Now you don't like me sitting. You don't like me jumping into Chippy's box.
Alexa.
People change. It's like when I was okay with that, right? And she got drunk. Her cat had passed away. Everybody sent the fucking flowers and whatnot. And it just so happens when she got drunk, she said some mad things. She said some horrendous things. I didn't sit here. I weren't vile to her anyway. I just called out what she said was wrong. And then
and I turned around and said, because you said I was disgusting, blah, 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 blah. And I turned around and said to you, well, how are you sitting there saying that when you support EQ? Yeah. So I'm going to always say that, Miss Red, I'm always going to say, but wait a minute, you support this woman? How are you calling me disgusting? You know, I'm sorry. You know, at the end of the day, your digital footprint is on all over TikTok, and hers is all over TikTok. So obviously, people aren't going to let you just get on with it like you didn't with the Alex situation. Like a lot of people had their opinion on that, like you did have your opinion.
Switched on me, and she's been saying for weeks and weeks, I don't believe your DV.
You came in my comments, Miss Red. When I was talking about a man who had threatened me, you went boo-hoo. That is what you said. You also turned around, and I will find a video of this, and said you don't believe that was great. Do I care what you think? No, I don't. That's your opinion. But however, once again,
Hello,
because
Nanny.
you
Filter.
think you're better than everyone else, you think you're better than me, right? You think you're above people. That's, you've got it into your head that people can't talk on you, but that people can't have an opinion on your trauma, but you can have an opinion on everyone else's trauma. That was your words with what a certain person said about my trauma. You turned around and said you didn't believe me. So I'm simply saying, well, I don't believe you. And especially when you came in my comments going boo-hoo, once again, you're very selective. Yeah, for someone that's been through DV, right, to say boo-hoo after a man has threatened a woman, whether you like them or not, is very strange. So I had an opinion on you, just like you did me.
I've been saying for weeks and weeks, I don't believe you're DV. You never went through DV and did you, Miss Red? You're so fucking dicks. Who was she to sit there and tell me what I've been